Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Project Veritas headquarters in the infamous Wall of Shame, where the journalist reputations go to die, where journalists print corrections and updates in articles questioning our journalism ethics. That's why we have the Wall of Shame. Today's retraction, number 330, goes to Bloomberg News. The reporter's name, the byline on Bloomberg News is one William Turton. Cue the retraction theme song. So in this article for Bloomberg, William Turton has a picture of me on a train with the mask under my chin. He takes a photo of me, and it says, quote, James wore a mask around his chin, then took it off entirely, despite Amtrak rules requiring one, and continued to defy the rule, even after an employee asked him to put it on. But what William Turton selectively edited out of his watching me on this train was that I was actually drinking a cup of coffee during this time period. So William Turton was forced to update his article saying, quote, after the story was published, O'Keefe wasn't wearing a mask because he was drinking coffee. Amtrak allows masks to be removed when actively eating and drinking. So Bloomberg was forced to print a correction about the fact of what I was doing. So just to demonstrate how difficult it is to drink a beverage while one is wearing a mask, I have my colleague here, Michael, will demonstrate how difficult that is for you to do. Michael, take it away. But that wasn't the only thing that William Turton had to update. William Turton also writes in the article, quote, O'Keefe said he had an upcoming FaceTime call with an ABC producer who is planning to blow the whistle on. Now, that's just a logical absurdity that just doesn't make any sense. It's completely preposterous. I don't blow the whistle on a whistleblower. So William Turton was forced to update his article saying, quote, O'Keefe's conversation was misinterpreted, and the ABC employee is in fact a whistleblower, someone who herself, will be doing the whistleblowing, not the other way around. Did these people graduate from high school? But that's not all. That's the second thing. There's more things he's going to be updating. The third thing that William Turton screwed up in this article was he asked for our statement. He confronts me in the train station and very sort of cowardly walks up to me and says, I'm looking for a comment. I got you quoting you, and I'm quoting. So I said, can I see the quotes? I'd like to see what it is that you have me saying on this train that you overheard, eavesdropped on me, and I'm fine with that because we eavesdrop as long as it's legal to do so, which apparently this was in Maryland, so it wasn't even legal, but we'll put that aside. He's eavesdropping on me, potentially. I said, can you please send me the quotes of what it is that you have me saying? And he refuses, and you can hear my interaction with him. I think we have a recording of that. Let's play a little bit of that recording.
I'm asking you to comment on the comments that you made on the chat.
Here's my statement to you. Please send me the quotes that you have of me so I can properly comment on them. Maybe you can put that in your article. All right? I've asked you to send me the quotes that you have of me, and I will give you a comment. I think it's unethical if you don't send me the quotes. That's what I do. But I want you to send me what it is that was said by Project Veritas, and I will comment on it. So I send him a statement, and the statement, you can see it on the screen here. Our sources and viewers depend upon us to show up to work. We're an essential business. And I write, millions of Americans have a right to know and rely upon us to get information they cannot get from traditional media, as evidenced by your own in-person reporting. On the train, you're a journalist. You're showing up in person on the train with me. So I put that statement in there, which is pretty relevant because his article is about, I guess, the fact that I want my employees to show up to work as journalists. And he's trying to make the argument that I suppose I'm cruel for requiring or forcing our investigative reporters to show up in person. So I send him the statement as evidenced by your own in-person reporting, which he omits from the statement that he puts in the article. He excludes that portion because it doesn't quite make him look good. Again, this is the kind of selective editing they accuse us of doing. Mr. William Turton does himself. Finally, Mr. William Turton writes, quote, at the end of September, unsubstantiated claims by O'Keefe's organization about ballot harvesting shared by the president and his son. Unsubstantiated claims of ballot harvesting. As of this filming, yesterday, the Attorney General of Texas has arrested one of these ballot harvesters for what she said on tape, and you say it's unsubstantiated? Does Will Turton have any substantiation for his claim that our videos are unsubstantiated? Rodriguez was arrested by the Attorney General for buying votes, and you report that it's, quote, unsubstantiated. Where is your substantiation for the claim that the videos are unsubstantiated? Do you just make shit up? Do you have any evidence for your claims that it's fake? You're acting in willful disregard for the truth if you don't correct that part. You've already made like infinity corrections. You might as well just add one. All of this could be avoided. Every bit of it could just be avoided if you just did your job, if you stuck to the facts, if you didn't project onto me that which you were. It's a Freudian thing. Some would say a sign of mental illness. Stop accusing others of doing that which you do. Unsubstantiated. Your whole article is unsubstantiated. You misquoted me. You didn't ask me for fair comment by providing the quotes that you attributed to me. You did not see the cup of coffee that I was drinking. You said that I was blowing a whistle on a whistleblower. It's ludicrous. It's absurd. It's precisely why our country is in the state that it is in. Is in fact your rhetoric and your propaganda and your disinformation that is creating the very environment that you ostensibly don't like. Maybe if you did your job and stuck to the facts, we wouldn't be in the circumstances that we are in. So we are sending you a llama to remind you, and a hat, because we're blowing the whistle on Twitter today, to remind you of the problems that you create. And we're going to put your correction on the wall of shame where it will live in infamy forever.
Forever. Forever. Forever. Forever.
Stay tuned, because there'll be like another retraction tomorrow.
Retraction.